Well, hello everybody. That's right, it's the Sunday night live show. Well, it's not really nighttime, it's more of an afternoon, but it could be nighttime for some of you, depending on which country of which ye doth hail from. Welcome to the show, everybody. Just give me a moment here, and we will start saying hi to everyone. Just a moment.
Bear with me. Please hold.
There we go. Perfect. Just a moment here, everybody.
We're almost ready, I swear.
All right. Let's go now to... Sorry, my phone's just kind of being weird here. 2 seconds. There we go. There we go. Waiting to skip the ads there, my friends. All right, there we are, there we go. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the Sunday Show, my friends. Let's get to the beginning of the chat here and start saying hello to everybody. What's happening, little Stewie here? Mind, body, and one eye open. All right, gotta keep it real, gotta keep it going. What's up, Dale? What's up, James? How's it going, baby? What's up, Richie Ford? What's up, BJ? What's up, William Johnson? All right. What's up, Clay S? How you doing, my friend? What's up, Yo Pops FPV? How you doing, my friend? What's up, Texas Squatch? What's up, Gazzers76? What's happening, KC Jem Coleman? What's smoking, homies? All the way from Toledo, Ohio. Well, hello back to Toledo. All right. What's happening, Bro Grows? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the show. What's happening, Snowflake the Boss? Good to see you, Mike the Safe Ride Squatch. David, what's up with you? What's up, Justin M? What's up, the UK 420 Gardener? Evening to you, my friend Buzz Kellington. Hello, hello. Christopher Budley, good to see ya. Jose Altek, good to see you, baby. What's up, Oz Indica? How you doing? Oz Indica, you really gonna hate on us trying to keep the lights on here? We still bringing you all that content for free, and at the end of the day, I just got my power bill 2 days ago, and let's be honest, it's almost $800. What's up, 60s Bud? Love your name. Wish I had some beans from the 60s, my friend. They may not all pop very well, but I will try. What's happening, local stringer? Good to see you. What's up, Michael Aisha? What's happening, Garrett George? Good to see you, my friend. What's up, Dylan Sim? What's up, Jesse Berry? What's happening, Hightower Gardens? Oh, yeah. No, I wear shorts even in minus 20, minus 25. What's happening, Growing Mids? Good to see you, my friend. Good to hear that you're growing your own. What's happening? Luke Paul, good to see you, buddy. Ganja White Mike 81, good to see you. What's crack-lacking with you? What's happening, Happy Guy? What's up, Eugene Dolan? What's happening, Jesse Lunan? The UK 420 Gardener, loving the positive vibes. Well, you know, at the end of the day, life is far too short to be a negative asshole most of the time. Even on a hard day, I'll do my darndest to laugh or make those around me laugh. Because at the end of the day, a little bit of laughter goes a long way. I learned that when I lost a nut to cancer. What's happening, Wonky Donkey? What's up, Kermit Frug? What's happening, Riosh 49? Aloha back to Hawaii. Oh, Riosh 49, you're in Hawaii. Do you know the Brian the Brigas? He's in the Hawaiis too. What's up, Dante Sumo? Good to see you, baby. What's crackalacking? What's up, Dr. Weedman? Dr. Weedman. I like that name. Dr. Weedman, this is the Uncle Potsquatch of the Potsquatch Growers saying hello to you. Good name. I like it. All right. Hotome. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hotome? Greetings back to Portugal. I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. What's up, happening, Cody Monco? Street Vibe and Mason. What's good, bud, to you, my friend? I'm just chilling. It's been a crazy week. I mean, I'm going to tell you, one, we got the new racks in, everybody. I'll give you a sneak peek of the racks in the live stream show today. They're not set up yet. I have done, already taken them to the box. Like, oh, why didn't you do an unboxing video? Well, to be honest with you, one, I wasn't ready to make the video to debut them on the channel yet, and I really wanted to look at them. I'd only ever seen pictures of them up until they showed up there. But we got the new racks in, so today I'll give you a quick little sneak peek on that. We will do the formal announcement and reveal on the racks in a video tomorrow. We will have them installed tomorrow. It's been kind of a crazy week in that before I can get the lab ready for the new section, I got to get all the transplanting done. So I've been kind of slowly chipping away at that. It's not necessarily the quickest thing that we're doing on that one, because one, I mean, I'm sort of cleaning out the bottoms, doing a little defoliation selectively like we were doing in the video there, retightening and adjusting the bottom bindings on the plants, you know, and slowly getting it ready. So first I got to get all that done. That will be done tomorrow first thing, and then we will clean the lab, reorient a few things, because this time we are seriously stepping up what we're doing this time. You know, normally we have like 6 or 7 plants. We're gonna have at least 24, 25 plants going this time, my friends. In the main space, that is. All right, here. Christopher Mortimer, good to see you, buddy. What's up, Patrick Kelly? Hello, hello to you, my friend. What's happening, Cody Monco? Good to see that. Oh, I know. Cody Monco, deep breath, it will pass, all right? I get sativa anxiety, too. It will pass, my friend. Big Mac Creates is using carbonated mineral water fine in low flower stages. Yeah, Big Mac, it totally is. But the one thing you're going to want to look at is look at the amount of dissolved sodium. A lot of those other minerals in there are going to be good for your pot plants, okay? But you don't want to add a bunch of extra salt into your plant's root medium, okay? So you're going to check that the dissolved levels of sodium in that one for yourself, but you should be good. Well, Clay S., I mean, you know, we are a lighting brand with some of the most affordable professional grade tech around. You know, and it was funny. I'll tell you a funny story about the grow light thing. Yeah, the other day someone commented on one of our videos. Why is your little squatch better than a Spider Farmer, whatever they call it, the SF1000? I said, well, we made it. No, I'm just joking. But I never actually looked at the Spider Farmer. So I was curious. So I decided to take a look and do a compare and contrast. Well, one, we have a much bigger driver. They're using the 100. Meanwhile, we offer our little squatch with a 150. 100, 150. Bigger engine. We also have vastly more diodes in there. We also offer it in the 301H. Our lights are all fixable, maintainable, and will always remain so. What does that mean? Well, it means if years down the road you have something break on your light, well, we keep parts in stock. We will sell them to you. We're not going to gouge you on us. And hell, we're even going to call you and explain it to you how you can fix it your goddamn self. We're going to empower the people. I mean, that's why we keep our builds both cranking but simple. It's maintainable. We build and design all of our rigs to be able to be maintenanced, okay, and maintained, rather than just become another piece of trash that you go throw out into the garbage place. Well, the dump, as it were. But anyway, long story short there, you know, and we have, so yeah, let's recap there. Bigger driver, more diodes there. I think the light's chassis is a hell of a lot better functioning heatsink, better coverage, and also we offer it in the 301H at the same goddamn price. If you don't want to go with the 301B dually option, we got that for you, baby. We're going to be doing a fun experiment with a little squatch, okay? So we did do that Mars TS1000 experiment many moons ago before we released our own lighting brand. So this time, I'm going to make a point. Okay, so I'm going to take our little squatch. I got a new X4 301H little squatch in. We'll show you that today too on the channel. Maybe I'll go grab it, bring it out here, and then we can spike the neighbors, you know. It'll be hilarious. But we're going to put that into a 2x4. That's right. So we use the Mars TS1000, okay, in a 2x2. I'm going to put my little squatch in a 2x4. And we're going to crank a single little squatch with 2 plants in a 2x4 and show you what happens. It's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to the experimentation, and it'll be a good time. Christopher Budley goes, did you forget to put your pants on? Looks like you're in boxer shorts. Nope, these are not boxer shorts. They are normal shorts. Don't worry. I'm not sitting here in my underwear talking to all of you. These are, in fact, normal shorts. It's just I'm Canadian, and at the end of the day, it's not that cold. All right. Let's get back here and read some of the people's things here, you know. I'm doing well, Aaron Rock. I hope you're doing well as well. And again, everybody, once we get that video up, hopefully we'll have the new racks up on the website within 24 hours. I'm pretty sure like the website's ready to launch. I just got to do the debut on the channel, let you all know it's a thing. Like I said, we'll give you a sneak peek today. Quietly. For those who are actually tuning into the live stream show, they get a special treat. They actually get to see the racks. Well, I guess you can always watch the show after the fact and get it then too. But that's all right. So, but we'll do a sneak peek today, but we're going to do a formal release video on those racks tomorrow once I get all the transplanting done, clean the lab, get the Area Zone 3 set up, And then we're going to show you that. I'm thinking for the first run we're going to do on those racks, what are we going to do? What are we going to play with? Well, we're going to throw some pink kush underneath there. We're going to take a few of the girls there, maybe throw them in 10 gallons, just to have some fun, you know. Most of everything we're doing this time is going to go back to the buckets. We're going back to old school, back to how we used to fucking do it. Some of them will have cages, some of them are going to be staked. That's one of the things I haven't been able to get away from the house. There's been no one here to drive me. The one drawback of my wife having a career and doing really well and being back at work is she's never here, and I'm stranded here because we've got the one car on the road. But Uncle Michael's going to come out and help Uncle Potsquatch tomorrow and get things ready for all the debuts for you. So, and he's going to bring me a bunch of crap. I gave him a bit of a lift. I like go to Canadian Tire and eat some damn booth sticks. Then we're going to go to the grocery store. And, but like I said, formal video of release of those lines, okay, is going to be up tomorrow. But we will give you a sneak peek today on that one. All right. Oh, I feel you, Cody Monco, 100%. I mean, I'm not a huge sat man myself. I mean, there are some sats that I do love, like a good cheese. Love a good cheese or blue cheese. That's good, too. Big Mac Creates. Okay, thank you. Perfect. Awesome. And then Mike. Oh, Mike's just saying hi to Gazers. What's up? Big Mac, by the way, if I didn't say hi to you. What's up, Buzz Killington? How you doing, my friend? And we'll go under. Oh, yeah, no. On the board one, I guess we're still putting the fan in there because there was a while where we were building it with a natural convection design in there. We scrapped that, put the fan back in because I don't think we liked it, to be honest with you. But you know, whatever. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was the first time I've ever actually seen one of our little squanches in person. This little squanch is one of the most impressive, tiny little grow lights I've ever fucking seen in my life. It's astonishing, actually. It's a lot of fun. We're gonna show you that today too. But don't worry, Buzz Killington, okay? That light's going to work for years, and it's going to serve you well, my friend. Yeah, the X4, it does have a fan. I got the X4. I got one here. Just got it in the mail with the racks, and I love the thing. Why do we strip the leaves during the initial drawing? Well, we take off most of those big fan leaves, okay? Just because, one, we want to improve air movement raw power. Also, two, if you've got too many fan leaves drying on the plant and you haven't cleaned it up a bit, okay, that's going to kind of hug around your buds, and that's going to actually help to propagate mold and other crap like that, okay? So we're going to do that pluck, but often we've done that pluck, a majority of that cleanup happened in that last week, okay? Because when we pull our leaves, we call it the final pluck here in BC, or at least that's what I call it, and we strip those out. That's going to cause your buds to tighten, densify, quantify, and trike the fuck out, okay? We're manipulating the plant's natural self-defense mechanisms when we utilize these techniques. But that's the main reason why we do it. Big part is, you know, one, we don't want mow, two, better airflow, etc. But I hope that helps raw power. All right, 1 second here. Yes, everyone, please note that the store's payment portal is still not working. I did sign up for a new account, and I'm under review now by this third-party payment provider company. And if we're lucky, they're going to grant us allowance to use their stuff. Oh, exactly. Buzz Killington, I mean, you know, and at the end of the day, I mean, there's no real comparison to a Mars TS. I mean, it's made out of crap parts. It's made out of, like, airplane aluminum. I can flick the heat sink on it and dent it with one finger. If I can do that, let's be honest, I ain't fucking Superman. That's just gross. But, and at the end of the day, you know, in comparison to the Spider Farmer, ours is just bigger and better and more powerful. That's the main thing. We've got more diodes, a bigger engine, better coverage area, and just better cranking. Better love for the titties, you know what I'm saying? Better for the wee titties! So that's why the little squanch outperforms an SF1000. All right. 1 second here. I'm just reading and playing catch up here, everybody. Well, you know, at the end of the day, Patrick Kelly is standing by those who choose to go with their lighting systems and showing them love, helping you fix it, teaching you stuff. And also, too, by the way, if you ever have any questions or you need, you know, like if you're like, hey, this is my space, this is my size, I'm unsure as to how many lights do we really need. Well, a lot of companies are just going to do a basic rough break and they'll be like, oh, you need this many. And they're just going to milk you for money, okay? If you call me and you go, let's say, oh, I want 10 double squanches. But then I take a look at your grow space and I run a few numbers and I honestly think you can eliminate 2 of those rigs and you only really need 8 rigs in there to really be productive and do well. I'm going to tell you that. You know, I could be a fucking dick and I could be like, oh yeah, you gotta buy 10. Oh, maybe you should buy 12. No, I'm gonna be real with you because at the end of the day, we are growers building lights for growers. We are growers here who are wanting to help our fellow growers be successful and have a lot of fun. Because why? Well, we fucking love growing weed titties, baby. And that's just a basic thing. So at the end of the day, you know, that is something that's available. If you ever have any questions, you can email me, you can email Brett. We both are knowledgeable growers and we're able to give you our humble 2 cents on it. All right? All right. Oh no, you're not feeling, are you feeling sick, Texas Squatch? Well, I hope you feel better soon, buddy. What's up, Christopher Mortimer? Who's leaving? TDD or someone named Todd, maybe? Well, if someone's leaving, goodbye to whoever you were. What's up, Oh yeah, me and Brett, we take that very seriously. We care about dealing with shit with people and being honest with people. And we also want to help you. I mean, at the end of the day, answering questions, watching you be successful. I mean, obviously we are a business, we're gonna make a few bucks doing it. But I mean, it's one of the greatest rewards though, is watching people just be really happy with one, the light itself, but two, watching newer growers be successful, or people who are nervous about making that switch from HPS to LED. I know it's scary. It is scary. New things can be very scary. But the tech is there now. We are building things that can hold up for you, my friends. All right. 1 second here. I'm just playing catch up now. They're doing well, Christopher Mortimer. I'm actually going to probably this evening do a quick little update video. I mean, they're still little babies. We can give you a sneak peek in the show today as well of them. It's really messy in the lab, so maybe I'll just sneak in there and get them. I had to perform surgery on one of the freak shows. This is what, when I was talking to Dale about what I did and kind of talked about it, he goes like, well, man, that's some like pretty advanced shit. And I was like, well, I don't really think about it like that, but I guess so. What did I do yesterday? I had to perform surgery on the plant. What does that mean? Well, basically, sometimes you're going to have a seed that germinates, but it's not going to be able to produce a huge rootlet. It's not going to have tons of energy to get itself out, right? So you might find a curled rootlet with some bicuspids still buried underneath the soil. If you plant a germinated bean and it hasn't popped through in 3 or 4 days, okay, doesn't mean it's dead yet, but what we're going to need to do is we go in. So the first surgery I did was went and I just removed enough dirt around it to open up those little baby bicuspids there, and I left them. Now, you got to remember, I use ProMix HP. That comes with microzyme in it. So the microzyme started growing around this new set of bicuspid leaves and started choking it out. Microzyme is good, but when the plant hasn't been able to get itself out, right, that's bad. It's so basically, yesterday I went in, I opened it up, I removed the rootlet, I pulled the whole thing out of the dirt and made a perfect little thing. I gave it a quick little rinse there, okay, and then I gently placed it kind of almost like you're doing like a dental implant or something like that. And I just ever so gently put some dirt around the top there, okay? And now we're re-implanting that rootlet. And then I did a mild watering with a smidgen, just a smidgen, like a pinch, like a little pinch, that's it, of some rooting hormone in there. And then first I watered on with that, and then I flushed that through with a little bit of water just to wash off that rooting hormone off the bicuspids and stuff. So that was how my approach was to this rootlet not coming out. So that's a great way to do it. Sometimes you got to go in, but and a lot of people were like, well, if it couldn't even get out of the dirt, man, it's like it's not worthy to live. It's like, oh, no, I disagree with you. Because at the end of the day, some plants will start weird. They'll start slow. They'll start floopy. That doesn't mean they're necessarily always going to perform. Let's try that again. Perform that way. Okay? Remember Frankenplant? She came out floopy and stupid looking. There was a lot of people on the channel that said, nah, man, I guarantee you he's going to kill Frankenplant. He's not going to keep that shit. He's not going to keep that shit. Well, guess what? At the end of the day, it was the only one we kept out of the Bubba Cherry Firefly phenotypes, okay? So that's why don't write off a plant right away. And knowing these techniques where we can kind of do a mild surgery, shall we say, and get in there and help this little sprout to actually have a chance, you know, it's a good thing. When I checked it today after doing the surgery yesterday, they're actually, finally, the bicuspids are starting to shift and come up, which is a beautiful sign to see. The microzyme ain't coming in and choking it out anymore. It's standing up and shouting, you know. Well, not quite yet, but it will soon. But anyway, at the end of the day, that's just a fun little technique to remember sometimes. But yes, so Christopher Mortimer, that's how the freak shows are. Dante Sumo, have you seen that 3-in-1 grow tent? What light would go with that size? I'm aware of what you're talking about. If you don't mind checking for me now, how big is the flowering chamber on that one? You know, in terms of the vegging kind of tables in there, I mean, I guess you could put a little squatch in there if you really wanted to, but that's still pretty powerful. I mean, I wish there was a way for maybe it had like a partial shelf and you could bounce some of that light down into the bottom shelf. That might be cool. But how big is the flowering room in there? And I can give you a recommendation on that one. All right. See you later, Texas Squatch. Hope you feel better, buddy. Okay, Snowflake the Boss says 10 millimeter final bloom from molasses, blah, 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 blah. It's a 5.65 pH. Should I leave pH or adjust it to 6.3? 6.1 to 6.3 is a good thing. I mean, especially, I saw some of your plants were having a little bit of stress too, and it could be a little bit of offing on the pH on some of the more fragile ladies you've got going there, Snowflake. So I'd probably, where I rarely wouldn't, or often wouldn't, in this scenario, I would say maybe doing a bit of an adjustment is good. Yes, raw power, not on the racks. Obviously, the racks are open concept and don't require a fan. On the self-contained chassis heatsink of our retrofitted baking trays, we do put a little fan in there just to help circulate that air and to help that heatsink, which is the actual chassis itself, okay, be able to dissipate that heat a little bit. Hell yeah, Jesse Berry. Just remember, anytime you add something into carbonated water, it's going to react real quick. So just be careful with that one. Dylan Sib, it totally would fit in a 2x10. Let's try that again. It would totally fit in a 2x2. We do our par testings on the little Squatch on a 2x2. So you could totally handle a 2x2 tent with that little Squatch, all right? But I'm full fun. I'm gonna show you what the little Squatch will fucking do on its own in a 2x4. Because, well, put your money where your mouth is, right? So let's show you what the fuck I can do. What's up, Jeff Alexander? Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Raw power, our lights are extremely efficient. We use the best tech around, okay? We put a little heat fan in there because we like to keep our operating temperatures in a place where we like it, okay? And at the end of the day, a fan, which is a separately wired powered fan, has nothing to do with the efficacy of our LEDs, bud, okay? No, they're extremely efficient, buddy. We're cranking, bud, okay? So relax. Welcome, New Grower 420. Good to see you, my friend. Hashtag boom, good to see you. Hello, Jose Canella. You're not too late, my friend. Don't worry. We're only about 22 minutes into the show. What's up, Medigrow Australia? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Clay S says, I'm sold. Look, Clay, I'll be honest with you. We're some of the most affordable professional grade tech around. We design all of our lights to be fixable. And we know what we're doing. We know weed titties, and at the end of the day, we really stand by what we do. I've never worked with a light that is as affordable and cranks as hard as ours does. So at the end of the day, we stand by our tech. We really do, and I know it'll work well for you, and for many moons to come. Because why the fuck should the fucker break down, right? What's up, AJ's Greenhouse? Good to see you, buddy. What's crack-lacking? Good to see you, buddy. Irish Wanderer, Konasata to Potsquatch, August Noy, doing Gaelic. Oh, it's Gaelic. That's what I thought. Yeah. What's happening, Irish Wanderer? Very cool on the Gaelic, by the way. I found that very interesting. Buzz killing today. I have proof in my bowl that the little Squatches work amazing. I'm assuming you mean like a pipe bowl or a bong bowl or something. Medigrow Australia says, can you stop an auto from being an auto, or if you take clones, can you monster? No, autos are just autos, my friend. Where you could technically clone an auto, right? You can get that cutting to root, okay? At the end of the day, though, it just doesn't really work, bud. It just doesn't really work. So, and also on a side note, like I said, I'm doing my darndest to get the payment provider up on the store. I'm trying real hard, and hopefully this new one I'm trying to apply to will allow us to do business and will allow us in. Worst case scenario, I'm just gonna get we'll get a debit credit machine at the house, and worst case scenario, I'll just call you on the damn phone and we can do old-fashioned phone processing orders, just like how the internet used to work. Oh, sorry, Patrick Kelly. I misunderstood. I apologize, buddy. Sometimes my brain is funny. What's happening, Henry Montgomery? Good to see you. What's up, Miguel Rodriguez? Luke Paul, good to see you. Jose Canela, can I add different newts than the original owner was using? Yes, you can do that. You can switch over to a different nutrient-based system. Maybe before you switch from like one way of doing it to another sort of set of newts, maybe give her a bit of a flush. Give her a day or two, and then give her some nice, lovely food, okay? Oh yeah, Jake, that was back before when we didn't have tons of subscribers, and back before I revealed my face and I had to sort of sit here in front of camera for everybody. And yeah, no, I definitely did some of the older videos sitting in my boxers back in the day, but I was always shooting this way, right? Like I wasn't really showing myself, so be loud, be proud, rock and roll with the boxers, right? So, but yeah, some of the older videos though, I find it fun to kind of go back and watch some of our older shit, and it's interesting to see how things have evolved over time. Oh, I agree, Patrick Kelly. Well, it's like if we all don't stand together in our industry, we are doomed to have governments and corporations destroy everything at pot and everything we love. So, I mean, I'm all about empower people. Let them learn for free. That's why, even though we've started memberships, because if you'd like to help us and you're in a place to fiscally help us by doing a little membership due a month, we really, truly appreciate it. People fought us for 3 years on that, and I finally conceded. But how did I find a way forward to do it where I didn't want to shoot myself? Well, one, you can ask questions whether you remember or not. There is no special content. All the content's free. It's just for those who would like to lend a helping hand, shall we say. And yeah, 1 second here. I'm just playing catch up. No. What's up, Isaac Kendrick? Sometimes I think about tapping into Tesla's solar panel fields and getting some free green energy power. I wouldn't do it, but oh, Isaac Kendrick, I'm going off-grid solar the second I can afford to do it. I found some non-Tesla equipment to do it. With their rigs for my house to set it up would probably be about 10 or 15 grand. The Tesla stuff is, I would love to go strictly Tesla. Put a Tesla roof on this stupid house. Put some Tesla walls in, man. One day, if I can ever get my pennies together to buy a bigger house with an actual big piece of property, little acreage, I'd love to do a self-sustaining household that's even growing food. Those are future plans that eventually will happen on this channel. It's just a fiscal reality to get there. Hey, thank you very much, Pilgor, for accessing that membership. Oh, by the way, Pilgor, I packed up your shirt and hat today, and I autographed the shirt because the hat, it's kind of hard to autograph, okay? I just didn't get down to the post today, but Uncle Michael, like I said, is coming tomorrow morning, and he'll get me down to that post, and I'll get that into the post for you, buddy. So I packed that all up today. It's just inside, sitting next to my lazy boy. Yeah, Hightower Gardens, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I used to make the plants talk a lot more than I do now, and I think I'll bring that back, though. Let's bring that back on this run. There's going to be a lot of plants on this run in there. It's going to be hard to do voices, maybe in each video for all of them, but maybe each video will interview a different set of plants. And then that'll be a little bit easier for me as the creative artist behind it to do it, But we will bring back the talking weed titty plants, okay, everybody? It'll come back for you and your entertainment value, I promise. I agree, Cody Monco. Good call on that one in terms of the auto and the seating and etc. What's up, Gypsy King? What's happening, baby? Good to see you, my friend. But yeah, more talking weed titties will happen. Oops, clicked the wrong thing. Happy growth lesson lighting definitely works. Rocking some T5s, very reliable old school way of doing it. But you got to replace your bulbs. That's like 30, 40 bucks a pop for a good T5. Don't need to replace shit on our lights. You want to do some basic vegging, you want to do some clones, some babies, some mothers, this or that, get a fucking little Squatch. It'll work for years. In my humble 2 cents. But yeah, Pilgor, I'm looking forward to seeing you rock that shirt and that hat, man. You got to take a picture for me. Maybe tag me on the Instagram or something like that. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It'll be fun. Ooh, take it in like one of the big greenhouses. If you got any of them going right now, be like, whoa, it'll be fun. I'll enjoy it. It will make my heart smile. Damn it, phone went fuck again. Come on, phone. There we go. Rock and roll. Yeah, so, and again, just to talk over this, I've gotten some flack from some people about the membership crap, but I don't understand why. All the content's still free. I am adding, starting this Thursday, one little show in that Currently right now it's for tier 2 and tier 3 members. I feel like a dick doing that. So anyone who I'll see if I can change it, and everyone's welcome on that show that does the membership. That one's going to be less of a crazy hangout with Uncle Potsquatch, and who knows, I might even drink that much in it. I'll probably try to do it kind of earlier on. I want to open up some mail questions too, so people can, if they have specific questions, we can do that. So we are going to do a little Q&A show on Thursdays, and that is added in for members, but that is on top of all the programming you've come to know and love, okay? Everything else is still free. All the Wednesday show, the Sunday show, all updates, all how-to videos, the cooking episodes when we make them, pretty much everything fucking that you've ever seen that brought you here to Potsquatch Growers is still free, okay? We're just doing one little show on Thursdays, as a special thing to acknowledge it. And I don't think that's a horrible thing. And at the end of the day, though, too, a lot of people also were asking a lot of questions like, oh, can I still ask questions on the show as if I'm not a member? Of course you fucking can. Paying a little membership due to help me keep the lights on, okay, out of appreciation is not making you a Potsquatch. Everyone is a Potsquatch. We are a community of all the growers, all the weed titty lovers the world over, okay? And that's never gonna goddamn change. I'm far too stubborn ever to do that. So don't worry about that, everybody. And for those of you, I got a lot of messages of people who said they really wish they could, but they just can't afford it. Of course, the sentiment alone is beautiful. And thank you so much, everybody. Like, don't worry about it. I love doing what I do for all of you. I love this channel. I love this community. I love each and every one of you. And I love teaching and sharing and learning together and playing with experiments and doing all that. It's just, if we're able to generate some revenue, that'll help us to get the online garden supply store going for all of you. It'll help us to do some cool new experiments on the channel and do a few things, right? So just know that, that's going to help us be better for you. Okay, and that's part of why we released it. Plus, there was a live stream show a number of days ago where Miss Stephanie, I don't know if she's here right now, but my God, she had some good arguments, and my God, she was not backing down. So she won. Hell yeah, happy grower. How's that going for you? I was very impressed, by the way, Pilgor. I managed to fit the shirt and the hat into like a bubbler I didn't think I was going to be able to fit it into, but I got it to work. I was very proud of that. Yeah, so Jose Canelo, remember that vegetative state for cannabis plants, especially if you're not like in a super rush trying to get them to go right away because you're like, oh God, I gotta get them to flip right now. Okay, you don't need tons of light for that. Okay, so that's why, like, a lot of people who've gone and bought some Squatch lights or Rock and other big lighting systems love the little Squatch because it's a great little light that cranks like a motherfucker. Okay. And it does a great job in providing the basics requirements of light for vegging out a small area, doing babies, doing all that jazz, right? But you're not wrong. If you're cranking a shitload of light and veg, but you're noticing they're getting deficiencies, they're growing faster than you can keep on top of, or faster than you need them to, then dialing that a bit down is a great thing. Dialing that down is not a bad idea, my friend. So at the end of the day, you're very astute and you're very correct in what you're noticing. In my humble 2 cents, my friend. Cody's not wrong. You could have a super pH problem too. But before I go there, though, that is a very real thing. That's what we were running into with the choking out on the small pots and vegging them to the size we were in the lab there in the last couple of weeks there. Running into just them getting really hungry. But the ones that I have transplanted back, cleaned out the bottoms, readjusted their bindings, and got them going, my fucking God, they're great. They're starting to bounce back already, and I'm really looking forward to doing this run for everybody. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Well, Carrie Goodall, like I said, once we have a few extra bucks kicking around, we could do a new release on new shirts and new products. For a couple of years, people are like, well, I want a hoodie. We want what we call it a toque here in Canada. I think America calls it a beanie, I guess, but we call it a toque, right? Like, so I'd love to release some of that stuff for winter, right? So you can rock your colors and be proud even in the glacial times of winter. The Gypsy King says, how much weight could you get from a small Squatch? Well, okay, so basically, we got the 150 set on that, so it's probably roughly drawn, give or take, about 200 at the wall. At bare minimum, you can at least get a gram a watt. Getting past a gram a watt requires kind of knowing a few tips and tricks and bits and this. But with someone who knows what they're doing, I mean, you could easily get a gram and a half to gram 0.6 watt, if not more. Okay. This is where sort of that first hurdle as new growers we want to get to is you want to get to a place where you're producing 1 gram per watt. And if you can produce 1 gram a watt, my God, you're looking great. And then the next thing you shoot for is like, let's get that up every point, right? So let's go to 1.1 or try to get 1.3 or try to get 1.6, okay? And that's where utilizing a number of other techniques with our plants with good genetics can really do a good job, you know what I'm saying? Helcomaniac, I think it's a little button you click on the shit. There's like a buttony thing. Christopher Bodley, we will be, getting some sewn patches that you can put on all your shit, your riding vest, you put it on your shirt, put it on your bag. Again, when we have a few extra bucks kicking around, okay, there's a lot of stuff I would love to release for all of you. It's just a fiscal reality. So I'm just trying to make smart decisions and get everything going to a place where we're able to do more for you and give more to you, give you what you want, really. Plus, I need to find a good patch maker first. So, yeah, I like toques too, Happy Grower. Sounds gorgeous, Cody Mako. Sounds gorgeous. Jose Canela, you can either dim it or you could raise it up. That's up to you. It's kind of the same thing, but I probably would say maybe dim it because then you're going to reduce your power consumption, which is going to make the running cost of your grow a little bit cheaper. Well, that's right, Hightower Gardens there. Bob and Doug McKenzie. Yeah, no, that's why when they sent the new Dragon thing into space there and it like landed and stuff, and it was like Bob and Doug going, like a number of us Canadian stoners all had a hoot at that. We're like, all right, Doug and Bob McKenzie going to the moon, baby. Well, not to the moon right now, but actually going to the space station. But next stop, moon base. Oh yeah, Cody Monco. So we've got the 150 where the Spider Farmer 100 has and the ones you're using has the Meanwell. I don't know if they use Meanwell with HLG anymore, but the Spiders do, and they got the 100s. We got the 150 there, and that's tweaked to max. That's about, I think, roughly about 200 watts at the wall that she'll be drawing. So. Turned halfway down, you can get right close there, Jake. You can probably pull it into within easily 12 inches if you've got your light turned down. Now, mind you, though, watch out for light sensitivity. If your leaves get stressed, they're going to taco, or sometimes your fan leaves will do this, and they're going to be like, it's too hot, or there's too much light I made, and I'm like, oh no. Heat can also cause tacoing as well. I hope that helps. Yeah, me too, Jose Canela. Don't feel bad about that. I do not have a really fancy power meter. To get a really good power meter isn't necessarily the cheapest thing. Brett has them, and he plays with them, so I just trust him on that one. I don't have a power meter as my thing, or as a toy in my house right now. I'm doing well, Philip Maniacs. I mean, we're all indoor here, but one of the cool things, actually, one of our new target groups as well that we've designed these racks for, is the way we've done them is to actually work really well for a lot of greenhouse growers as a supplementary lighting system that can be intermixed into a greenhouse. So you've still got all your natural sunlight coming through because it's a thing. We're going to give you a sneak peek in just a minute, everybody. I'm going to go in after this cigarette and we will give you a sneak peek quickly, okay? Sorry about that. I forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb. Hey, Mike, Safer Ride Squatch, if you're there, do you mind sending a text to Donnie telling her, hey, I'm in my show. Can't talk. Sorry about that. But I love you. If you don't mind doing that, Mike, Safer Ride Squatch, I'd appreciate that. Oh, Philip, that's gorgeous, man. My dream is one day to be able to move onto a big acreage like that. I mean, hell, I'd be happy with 10. I'd love 100-acre acreage. Mrs. Potsquatch's dad just bought a farm down in Ontario that's like 140, 160 acres or so. I wish. One day. Working towards it. We'll get there. But yeah. 1 second here, everybody. I'm just playing catch up. No. Happy Sunday fun day. Gotta go do some parenting. Thank you, Jose, and say hello to the little ones from Uncle Potsquatch. May the parent force be with you. Christopher Mortimer says, high humidity and close to freezing temperatures. I'm assuming at night. Will it be worth the extra week, or should I harvest bud rot free? It depends on the colors there. So Christopher, really get in there and check your tricolors and see what you think. You know what I mean? I like to dry mine Kush 11. I like to dry at 55 degrees relative humidity. I prefer cooler temperatures as well in terms of my drying room, if I can do it. It's story time. Laugh out loud. Well, we can do a story fairly soon there too, Dale, but let me finish this smoke there and let's give everybody a little sneak peek about, you know, those racks, right? Ooh, sounds very nice, Philip. We got some alien rip beans. We can gift them to a lot of people. I've saved some for me to play with, and, you know, eventually we're going to play with those, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So, the sludge and stem does happen. No, so just rinse that sludge off, Jose. One of the important things to do is to keep changing the water. So change the water on the old school cloning, as it were, every couple of days. That's going to help you prevent having that sludge coming in and choking out your plants, okay? Okay. You can also add just a drip or two, a cap or so, to like a solo cup of water of H2O2 or hydrogen peroxide, okay? But make sure you're using a 3% solution, not a tech grade, or else that's bad. That shit'll burn your skin. So oh, sorry, Cody. I totally missed that. They're like 5% amber at the moment. Well, that's still pretty good. I'd say you're good to go, bud. Oh, dude, that's awesome, Pilgor 420. I'm actually waiting till I was going to actually make my first entry ever into a Cannabis Cup here in Canada for the Saskatoon Medicinal Harvest Cup, the one that we went to last year, but it's not happening this year, but they are going to be doing one in 2021. I just talked to Big Jeffy, who puts it on there in Saskatoon. In Saskatoon, eh? So, but yeah, it's going to be happening next year. So we're probably going to do that, and we'll probably enter into. I'm contemplating also entering into the Karma Cup next year if they put it on here in BC. Yeah, if anyone knows any good cannabis cups in Canada they want to share with me, let me know. I don't normally like grow-offs, but I'm more than happy to participate in cups. That's part of the fun, in my humble 2 cents. Well, I'll be cheerleading for you, Pilgoy. And it'll make me very happy if you win, my friend. And remember, if you don't win, Pilgor, don't beat yourself up. There's a lot of entries. Sometimes it takes a while to get that first win out there. Just even getting to the cup, I think, and getting an entry in, pat yourself on the back on that one, okay? So just don't get yourself down if you don't win right away. Scout Vif. Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I am a cancer survivor. Cancer wasn't caused by cigarettes. It was caused by overhopped beer. Okay, I'm down to nut to prove it. But as the way I look at it, I drink, I smoke. I'm Canadian. That's just me. I have every prerogative to do so. I'm not hurting anyone else. So, let me enjoy my death sticks. Jake, I still wouldn't go that, because remember, with most LED grow lights, okay, your highest efficacy, or like your great PAR numbers without hurting your plants, could be about 18 to 24 inches. That's a great happy place to put them at, unless you're having some light sensitivity, so then pull it back a bit if they're matured, okay? So don't go too far back, or else you're just wasting money now, okay? Because after, you know, when you get to 3 or 4 feet on many rigs, right, like it's just not the same PAR intensity, okay? But yeah. Oh, Cody Monco, it is definitely not the death. You have the slime on there, you can wash it off and have them root just fine. 100%. Just wash it off and change the water more often. Introduce a little H2O2, you'll be good. Oh, don't worry, Dale. I'll keep you in the loop on cups as I figure them out. Yeah. Sadly for us as Canadians, really currently the only thing available to us is to enter in Canadian cups, but that's all right. One day we'll be able to enter in American ones. However, I can still come and make an appearance at American Cannabis Cups. I can fly into the States, I just can't bring my weed with me. Oh, and also too, I gotta share this one. I had a meeting with Brett the other day when my new rack showed up, so we had a bit of a meeting there, and it was great. So me and Brett, after we got through all kind of the sort of the main business points we needed to talk about, we're just kind of having a chat, having a talk, having a drink, and Brett goes, "Oh man, like I gotta tell you about probably like even before we were together, like it's like the greatest review we've ever received online." And I go, "Okay, what's that?" And he goes, "Okay, so this is one of the reviews. Like I said, here, let me pull it up on my computer. I want to read it exactly to you." Now I'm paraphrasing, but this is basically what it said. It goes, "These lights are absolutely fucking amazing. Holy crap. I love these lights. I love these lights so much, Potsquatch can sleep with my wife." If that's not a positive review, I don't know what is. Yeah, right? Like, I got a good laugh out of that. Cody, there are cups in Canada. Yeah, we're going to have to wait till 2021. The Karma Cup for this year is done. So it's probably going to be the 2021 season in terms of Canadian cannabis cups that we're all going to be looking at there. I'll make a few phone calls and talk to a few people who actually pay attention to that shit a hell of a lot better than I do, and see if I can get you some better ideas as to the where, the why, the what, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dude, the World Cup would be great, and you know what? I hope we get to a place as we, the Potsquatch Growers Army, we're all Potsquatches. We're an international community. We grow by the day. We are the army of the weed titty people, resisting the tyranny of the domination of our beloved industry. I'd love it if we all entered in a fucking World Cup. Could you imagine if we showed up at a World Cup and like 500 of us all entered? So then it doesn't matter who wins, as long as one of us wins it. We won. I think that would be really cool. One day, right? We can dream. We can build towards that, my friends. We'll get there, goddammit. We'll get there one day, eh? We'll get there. I'm almost done, by the way. When I'm done this cigarette, we're going to give you a little sneak peek there at some shit. What's up, Satan? Is your daddy? Good to see you, buddy. Right, Cody Monco? Winning a cup would definitely help us launch the bean section of this company for sure. That's one of the things that we are working on. We are going to be releasing affordable, reliable genetics, bringing old school genetics back too. We're going to be releasing skunk #1, bringing it back for all of you. We're going to be doing a lot of fun things. We're actually going to be doing a lot of the initial breeding project. Let's try that again. Initial breeding projects coming up here on the channel in a couple of months. Ordered in the tents to do it. We're going to be doing a lot of really cool initial crosses. Big shout out to Ben. You know who you are, buddy. Sent me some beautiful pollen to play with initially. So I've got some great Afghani landrace indica male buck pollen that I'm going to go make fuck a bunch of different things. We're going to make it fuck the pink kush. We're going to make it fuck the Hindu kush. We're going to make it fuck the Afghani kush. We're going to make it fuck gorilla blue. We're going to make it fuck frankenplant. And then we're going to see what happens. Hell, if I can get a cutting a freak show to work, then maybe we'll make it fuck freak show too, just for the fuck of it. Just for fun too, right? Well, you know, smoke in the eyeball. That sucks. Jose, and at the end of the day, we're always going to be here and ready for you when you're ready. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to these breeding experiments for everybody. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bovita packs are absolutely atrocious. They destroy your pot. They destroy your terpene and flavonoid profile, and just don't do it. Bovita packs are horrible. I hate them. They destroy your pot. Do not use them, okay? And at the end of the day, driving at 62 is way too high. You're running the risk of mold. 55 is the perfect way to do it. Dry trim. Keep all that sugar on your plants, okay? That's how we kind of get that slow drying window, okay? And make sure it's nice and super sticky, icky shit. You know, we will, Pilgor. We will take them all by surprise and storm. We, the Potsquatches, are coming to. Stephen Bridges, actually, one of the things that I'm actually looking into is I actually may start part of the company in New Zealand when they legalize shortly. I've got to look at their laws, and it's similar to Canada, but not quite the same as Canada. So we might actually make things globally available through there if it's a little bit easier in Canada. Canada's a little bit of a convoluted crap show right now when it comes to legality. I'm still figuring out legal things, but hey, we can start developing and stabilizing genetics for you while we're figuring out the law. So, Make Room says, experimental questions. Can master clone and seed while I'm waiting for re-veg? Thanks. What? Make Room, can you ask that question again, bud? I did not follow that. Oh, Cody Monco, anyone who swears by a Vita pack has zero fucking clues about properly finished pot, in my humble 2 cents. Oh, fuck. Oh, but that's just my humble 2 cents there. Man. Yeah, right, Cody Monco? I mean, there are scenarios where it could be maybe a positive thing per se, but one, let's do a live stream during the live stream. Tell your friends, tell them to tune in. You got 1 minute before 1 or 2 minutes before I show you the sneak peek of the new racks. They're just here in the kitchen there. They're still in the box. I've taken it all out. But first, I gotta piss. Excuse me. You know, it's funny. I've been, since Mrs. Potsquatch working the film again today, or now, film's back on. She's gone most of the time there, and for the last week and a half, I have not been able to fucking leave the house. I haven't been able to get a ride into town to get the things that I needed. For those of you new to the channel, yes, this is a live stream during a stream, okay? But streaming, well, live streaming, it's a thing. Diuretics, they happen. Don't judge me, it's just true. But, so I've been trapped in the house. So we're actually going to go out to dinner tonight. It's like her 1 day off. And she's off buying herself some new work shoes and she went to the transfer station to dump off all the trash that I haven't been able to take down there because, we only got the one licensed or insured vehicle on the road. And then at the end of the day, we're going to go for dinner at the German restaurant, which I quite like. So who's ready for the sneak peek of the Squatch lights, my friend? Let's see here. Oh, I can use this as a monitor so I can see what I'm doing. All right, so there we go. As you can see, they're technically sitting here. Before I show you the rack, though, let's show you a little Squatch. Why? Because I fucking love this little fucking thing. Just because it's little doesn't mean the bitch doesn't crank. It is literally half a big Squatch. It is a small white designed the same as the big ones. It's a little Squatch, and it's ready to fucking battle face off. Here comes Betty. She likes that voice. She gets excited. Hi, Betty. Little black Betty, everybody. Come to say hi. Come say hi to everybody, Betty. Everybody, this is little black Betty. Bam, bam, old black Betty. Bam, bam, black Betty had a chat. Bam, bam. Anyway, this is our little puppy there. One of them. Okay, but first, we're going to show you the X4 little Squatch, okay? This is the new built version, okay? This little cocksucker here. It's powered by a Meanwell HLG 150H24. There we go. See, we got a little driver there. Cute. All right. So, there is the plug. So, we got our hanging parts there. There's our little supplementary fan just to help the heat sink there. Everything on the new lights bolted together. Uniformity, easy to fix, easy to repair if the cocksucker breaks. This is with the new X4 board that we got. This is with the 3500 Kelvin 301H chip, baby. It's a good motherfucking time, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, in actuality, on the channel, debuting the Little Squatch. The Little Squatch, my friends, okay? The Little Squatch is what was released in response, well, the whole lighting, Demise Hydro. Fuck you guys, basically. But their little pieces of crap burnt out after one fucking run. This is our version of a little light here. Okay? Drum and roll, please, baby. Here we go. Little Squatch time. Bam! That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Check that out, baby. See that? Got the nice high-end end fan. Almost no sound coming off that cocksucker, baby. Nice low profile so you can get it right to the top of your tent. Here, let's do a scientific test here. Fuck, it's bright. Shit. Okay, so I don't got a palm meter, but this hurts. This hurts. All right, don't do that at home, ladies and gentlemen.
Do not look into your lights, okay? I'm a professional idiot, okay? I'm qualified to hurt myself. You shouldn't do it, okay? But ladies and gentlemen, this is the X4 Little Squatch, my friends, powered by the HLG 150H24, the true badass little light for little grow lights. Here, we'll move this one over here for now. Oh wait, no, I'll put this one here, there. There we go. 1 second here, everybody. Because, you know, with the double squatch rack, there's actually 2 rack fixtures coming off of the engine there. So we got to kind of do something here so we can actually have it properly set up there for you. So maybe we'll put 1 chair there. All right. Maybe we'll put another chair here. Okay. And then we can see if we can make this work. I'm just going to take a second because that spiked to my eyeballs, so that light actually was quite bright. Ow. Don't do that. Oh, don't worry, Christopher, Budley, all the damage to my eyes has already been done, okay? We're good to go. But yeah. Oh, Jose Canal, I'm going to flower 2 plants underneath that. I'm going to put that little light, Jose, into a 2x4 to show you what it all can do. Basically doubling what we did on the Dinky Mars Hydro TS piece of shit experiment. Now, introducing the new addition to the Squatch lighting family. The double Squatch rack. If you want a Squatch rack, you get one of those, like a big Squatch, okay? You want the double rack, you get 2 of the damn things. All powered by a nice big driver engine. 1 second here, I'm trying to fucking do this. It's all connected, I got it wired up. Ready to give you a little sneak peek. We will formally release these tomorrow, okay? We will formally release these on the channel tomorrow. Excuse me. Carbonation, it's a bitch. As you can see, we got that being powered by the HLG 480H24A. We build our things into 2 fixtures on the big ones. Why? Because, well, it gives you 2 fixtures to play with. You can bounce up and bounce down. Bounce up and bounce down. All right. So, is white OG an original breed? Hell no. White OG would be a mix, I'm assuming, between something like White Widow, White Rhino, something from the White family with an OG Kush. OG Kush is OG Kush. It's very hard to find that original OG Kush in this day and age. Why? Because, well, everyone fucking made it fuck everything, and the original shit's kind of gone. But anyway, this is, my friends, the double Squatch rack. The informal sneak peek here, okay? We've built them to be able to have them shipped to you in a tight, compact box to try to cut down on shipping, to make it feasible to ship it to you. We can actually fit a double Squatch rack and a little Squatch in a single box. Order it together, lower customs, lower cheaper shipping. Literally changes the cost of the shipping next to none at all, adding a little Squatch in there for fun. All right? Hey, Andrew Chaplin, man. Thank you for watching since 2018. I know we've been around for a little over 3 years, man. All right, so who's ready? Who's ready to see these bitches firing up? Okay, sneak peek time. 3, 2, 1. Let there be Squatch lights. Bam. Bam-a-ram, that's right. On these racking lighting systems, my friends. 1, do not look into them like I do. It hurts. 3, see, look, I can't even count to 2. I counted to 3 after 1. These got the new 301H3500 Kelvin strips built into it. That's right. Great, sleek. No need for a noisy fan because of the way they're built. They're perfect for indoor grows, large grows, and greenhouse grows. Don't plug them in outside because, well, that's not good. Hey, but for your greenhouse, these things are amazing. But this is the informal sneak peek of the new Squatch rack. That's right, with the new 301H, baby. We got, like I said, single big engine, power, and 2 bright cocksuckers. Here, let's flash you again. Boom. There we go. I'll let your eyes adjust. Now let's try it again. If I can even see the plug anymore. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Let's do it one more time. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Oh, where's the plug? 1 second. Anyway,
we're very excited for the new release, my friends. We're very excited about the new racks, okay? One, because they crank like a motherfucker. They really work really well. They've got our new 301H X2 strips in them. We're very excited about that as well, okay? But also, too, the fact that we were able to come up with a way to pack and ship it and make racking prefab tech accessible. And this is plug and play, ladies and gentlemen. This shit comes to you ready to play, okay? It's plug and play. Pull the cocksuckers out of the box. Attach your 2 leads to your fixtures. And you are ready to grow, okay? You don't need to worry about wiring anything on these. You don't need to worry about fuck all except growing weed, okay? These are plug and play, ready to rock. Everything's bolted together with plastic screws. Easily fixable. Done. Okay? At the end of the day, we're really proud of these ones. They really came together really well. You know, it's a great addition to the Squatch lighting family. So, when these are formally on the website in a day or so, we got the little Squatch, the big Squatch, double Squatch, then we got Squatch rack and double Squatch rack, baby. Fuck. What the fuck? Turn it off, you dumb shit. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Like I said, I typically forget to add or turn on the do not disturb function, okay, on our phone there. All prices will be announced when they're released on the website there, but Jose Canella, we are doing our darndest, okay, to make them as close to the same price as the Squatch lights as we can, okay? All of that will debut when these bad puppies release onto the website. But one thing I will also share too, not only are they fixable, but any upgrades that we do, we design all future lights now to be upgradable, okay? So if we come up with a new type of strip with a few things in it, we'll just leave it at that. You can easily add those in. No muggy. Daddy's busy. You can easily add those things in, switch them out. We got a lot of, so anything we come up with, nope, crap. Mogwai. Hey. Sorry, everybody. Mogwai. I'm doing a show, son. Go pee. Go pee, buddy. Sorry, everybody. Just a minute. Mogwai, go piss. Mogwai. Let's go. Inside. Inside, buddy. Good boy. Inside, asshole. Ah, fuck. Sorry, everybody. Here. I'm just going to put this down for a second and go catch the damn dog. Hey, dum-dum. Get Jack back here. I got him. This is little Mogwai. He tried to escape. Okay, 2 seconds. Let me get him back in the house there, and we'll get back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Inside the house, dum-dum. There you go. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for putting up with that for a second. Woo! Now, let's pull the show back open here so we can read what everyone's saying here. Nah, don't worry, Reverend Veritas. You know, we just, we have potlucks there. We have some barbecues there. Sasquatches, Potsquatch, natural naked nature walks, All right. See, Hard Rock Pop is right. See, all Moggy wanted to do, little Mogwai just wanted to go and live stream during a live stream, just like his daddy. Hey, thanks, Mike. I like my rat too. Dante Sumo. So that's obviously the 480 watt And they just call it that, right? You can get that up to about 550, 600 at the wall, depending on how you adjust it, because mean well drivers are adjustable, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Keith and Chief? Good to see you, buddy. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Welcome to the show. So Jake says, in a 2.5, I'm assuming foot, by 2.5 foot by 6 foot tent with a 195 CFM inline fan and a 2 4-inch passive hoses for intake with poly for filter, do you think I can, I need a can fan for the intakes? Well, really, at the end of the day, Jake, I mean, it depends on what you're growing. It depends on how sensitive you are to smells within your home. And if it's really stinky strains that you're growing, then that is easily going to stink outside your house still. So having a little carbon filter fan is probably a smart idea. I would recommend, though, not tying it into your intake or exhaust, okay? I would actually run your carbon scrubber ambiently in the space. That's typically how I approach my carbon scrubbers. I find it works the best way, plus it gives them a little bit of a longer lifetime, actually. Hey, Ganjanani, old mama. Good to see you, baby. Know what I'm saying? Right, outside gardens? I feel you. Yeah, right, Sel? Oh, man. Jose Canel says, should I be using an inline fan if I have an AC running in the room the tent is chilling in? I would, yeah. No, definitely having an air intake on that tent's important, my friend. So the double squatch racks, it's purely, like, they're the same basic power there, okay? They have comparable chip counts, okay? They're just basically two approaches on a build, okay? Racks are slightly better balanced in terms of their par. There's no annoying fan sound. They're also great for greenhouse grows because they allow natural light through them. They run a smidge cooler on the racks, I think, in my personal opinion, from what, like, my hand tests, at least, between comparing the two are. However, the big squatch or the double squatch is a little bit more concentrated, and it gives you just sort of this bright ball of light in a sense. But slightly better balanced par on the racks, basically. I actually think the perfect way to set up a room is actually using both racks and squatch lights, kind of balancing the two. What I'd love to do eventually is bring in a few more squatch racks and put a few squatch racks along the top, but then use some double squatches on the side as mounted movable side lighting that then tracks up and down. I think that'd be the best way to utilize tech, is kind of actually putting the two together there. Could be fun, you know? Is it bad to use well water if its pH is about 7? And oh god, that is such hard water, local stringer. 460 is extremely high. My water ppm is 27. So be careful about the hard water. They do make nutrient systems that are conducive to hard water, okay? But that is extremely high for your ppm. Like, that's off the charts. It depends also what's in it too, right? So I'd test that water to see what's actually in your well water. I definitely bring, especially if you're growing in soil, I would definitely be bringing that pH down a bit, okay? But at the end of the day, you don't have to get a pH up and down kit if you want to. Squeeze a fucking lemon in 2 gallons, or half a lemon if it's a big juicy lemon, and that'll help to optimize your pH there for you. Tanner McLean, you know, you don't necessarily, like, okay, you can get away without an exhaust fan if you have a good inline fan running positive pressure and it kind of leaks out. Where having an exhaust fan is important is to help regulate relative humidity and temperatures in a enclosed grow space that is coated with mylar on the inside, which is an aluminized polymer. Holds heat in pretty good, okay? So I'd say if you can afford it, having both is a good thing, okay? Do you need it? No. Probably the thing is, I would say at least have an inline fan first. You got to have some air coming into your tent. That's a bare minimum, okay? But if you can afford to install both systems, it's not a bad thing. Yeah, I'd filter it too. What's up, Blackberry? Good to see you, buddy. Woo! Paul M., your pH is 8? Damn. Thank you, Mike. But like I said, so we'll formally have the release video on the new racks, okay? We'll do that tomorrow, okay? Once I get the lab actually set up with all of the stuff. And so we'll make it both a formal launch video for the new racks, but we'll also make it kind of an update video of showing you what the lab's going to kind of look like going forward on the current runs that we've got set up and going, my friends. So long story short, though, it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. And then later tonight, if not tonight, in the middle of the night when I can't sleep, I'll do it. We'll do a little quick update video for the freak shows to show you what's going on there. We will try to give you a sneak peek of those before the end of the show. But that update video will be either later this evening or tomorrow morning. And then at which I'll be working all day tomorrow to try to get everything ready so we can actually do a debut video of the lights, get them installed, get them hung up, show them over some plants, okay? And then we'll get those up on the website for you all to buy and try. You know what I'm saying? See you later, Christopher Mortimer. Thank you for being part of the show and keeping it sexy. Have a good one, my friend. Jake says, my tent temps are staying fine. I got a little heater by one. Okay, the inline filter. Nice. I just vented a hose out of the tent into a taped up box with a big piece of polyfill taped over it. Why are you doing that, Jake? What's your reasoning behind that? A local stringer, are you growing in dirt, or like a basic soil medium, or what are you growing in? And then also too, reverse osmosis is great, but we got to remember about a reverse osmosis system is you're stripping out all of the minerals and everything out of the water, so you're kind of making just water, like it's just fucking water, right? So make sure you're getting and hitting those points on all of your feed systems, okay, to make sure that it's all going to work out okay for you, you know what I'm saying? Nice, Jake. That sounds awesome. Tanner McLean, a great way though too is they make small little like ducking boosters. Those things work great. You don't need to go buy a super expensive fan. You can usually get it's called like a duct booster fan. It's basically a piece of aluminum pipe. It's got a motor and a blade in it. And it's meant to be installed into a system to keep the air movement on long running lines. That's actually a good workaround to have an intake or an exhaust on your tent for a little bit less money. And those fuckers work. Depending on who you buy it from, but yeah. Mike makes a good point. So we do have a Facebook community where we've all gathered to learn and share and have fun together, okay? It's called the Potsquatch Growers community on Facebook. So everyone's welcome there, okay? The main basic rule, don't be a fucking asshole. Treat people with respect. No fucking prick-waving ego bullshit, okay? It's all just about loving weed titties, learning together, and being a community and having fun, okay? We're a place for all people. So leave your weird political obsessions or religious crap or gender-based crap or race-based crap at the fucking door, okay? The second you come into that community, we're all Potsquatches, and we all love the weed titties. It's a place for everybody, okay? But on top of that, there are a few introductory questions when you join the Facebook group, okay? Please answer the questions. It is a liability. If you don't answer the questions, we cannot allow you into the group. So what we're going to have to do is actually, in fact, find you on Facebook, send you a message, say, hi, could you please answer the questions? We didn't ask them just because we wanted to. And then decline you, then you have to reapply while answering the questions. And then, it's much easier just to have someone answer the questions. And then we say, awesome, welcome to the fucking Facebook group. Hashtag boom, accepted. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I hope that helps. Oh, good. We've got 2 dislikes. I like it. Gotta piss someone off, right? What's up, guys? 76. I hope that's doing well. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I apologize for that, Cell. We did get targeted after doing our own lighting brand and all this other crap. And so I try not to poke at them. Like, Mars sent us emails after emails of, please take your videos down. Now, fuck you. It's my channel. I'll leave my videos on if I fucking want to leave it. I didn't sign shit with you. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. But at the end of the day, it can be misleading. I probably should go back and maybe add into the description of the videos. By the way, this thing did die after a single run. And, you know, maybe check out the little squatch, right? But at the end of the day, I do apologize for that cell. But you know what? Not every single one burns out right away. So I will try to send out all the best psychic energy I can to your Rick. And hopefully it will serve you for a very long time. And if it doesn't, and they don't acknowledge it, well, on your next one, we'll take care of you. And get yourself a little squatch there. It's a better, bigger light anyway. And it'll run for years. And years. And years. And years. And then, if it does break, oh, it's fixable. So, wait, how far behind am I? Bear with me, everybody. I'm just catching up now. I mean, I know they could definitely go into more of a controlled climate greenhouse. I'd have to look a little bit closer. Like, okay, how open concept is your greenhouse, Pilgor 420? With a little bit more information, I can more easily answer your question in terms of introducing them into your greenhouses. But like a big market that we did try to keep in mind when building these squatch racks was for greenhouse people. The people of the House of Green. Working with Mother Nature, but sometimes Mother Nature, she can use a little help. Well, that's what the squatch rack is for, you know. That motherfucker will go in there, man, you know, and that can help you out. But, you know, I'll do my best. Send me some more pictures, too, but, you know, to check that out, you know. Oh, thank you, Isaac Johnson. I appreciate the love, my friend. I enjoy doing the shows. I enjoy hanging out with each and all of you, you know. It's a good fucking time, right? What's up, Ben L. Mountain Man, 709-1960. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the show. Hope you're keeping it sexy, baby. What do I use in my beard, bro? I mean, I do have some beard oil that I occasionally use. Most of the time, I don't. I shampoo my beard with the cedar beard shampoo every day. I won't lie to you, kind of replaced all their soap for me. You know, wash the beard first, then I'm so hairy that it kind of works for the rest of me too. So, but I don't really do anything fancy. The trick to growing a beard is let the fucker grow. You know, and but no, yeah, that's about it. I brush it. Brushing it's important. Brush and comb your beard, ladies and gentlemen. It's good for you. If you're trying to grow it, right? So, hey, no worries, Pete. I think not good to see you anyway, buddy. They should be up in the next day or two, I'm assuming, Peter Vigna. I've just got to make the debut video before they can go live on the website, and I'm going to have that done tomorrow. I got Uncle Michael coming to help me get everything under control. We got to finish transplanting and training all these plants, clean the motherfucking space, re-antiquate a few things there, tweak it here, tweak it there, install the new racks, you know. I need a few things from town to kind of get that done. And then we're going to make the debut video with the formula, be like, look at my rack on the internet, right? And then once I flash the internet, then we will be able to, you know, put that on the website for you. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question. Oh, you know, Julius, I mean, for me, for many years, I could never really grow the beard out that often. I'd grow it out a bit, and I'd have to do something where I'd have to shave. But then, luckily for me, I am balding now, right? So that hairline's receding. I am going bald now. So I, you know, as an actor said, well, once I start going bald, I'm just gonna, you know, grow my beard out. And normally I shave my head, but I'm just, you know, I've been lazy. I can't get into town for a proper shave. And, well, you know, I had an audition the other day where I had this little bit of hair, so I have to keep that until I find out, you know, I didn't get it, and then I can shave my head, so. But, you know, there's something to be said for a good beard there. Grow a good beard, brush the fucking thing, you know, keep it clean. And, you know, yeah. I'm pro beard, personally. I like my beard, you know. It's one of the only places where I can grow pretty hair anymore. Oh, don't feel bad, Paul M. I've got weird hair that grows out of my ears and nose, too. I am aging. I remember the first time I woke up to an old man hair on my ear. It was like this long. I was like, wow, that was not there yesterday. Aging. I know, Ganji's not a your mama. I have to like actually look at his like setup a bit more, to be honest with you. I'm trying to remember. Like I know that there was like a lot of areas there. Like you don't want open rain hitting our rigs, right? Like I don't want you to put our rigs in the rain. But if you got like a more traditional greenhouse, like windows open, and that's fine. But like either a poly greenhouse, preferably maybe a glass one or some enclosure to it, just to make sure the elements are not going to come up and start fucking my rack, right? And then it should be good there. But like Pilgor, I got your number on my email there. So I gotta go out to dinner, like I said, with the wife tonight. But Pilgor, why don't we do, if you got time tomorrow, Pilgor, why don't I give you a call and we'll have a phone meeting about your greenhouses, okay? Uncle Potsquatch give you a shout. And we'll have a quick chat in the morning there before I get to work in there doing things, Uncle Michael, for you. How's that sound? All right. If you're okay with that. Hey, and at the end of the day, local stringer, being positive, sharing a smile, like, that's a big part of what our community is. It's not just growing. It's about how to coexist, all different people. Like, how do we get along? Like, just don't be a fucking dick, Just be like, hey, how's it going? Right? A little bit of smile, a little bit of laughter, right? It can make the world come together and be a better place. On a tiny, tiny little microcosm, we've been able to achieve this in the Potsquatch Growers community. So, and at the end of the day, perception's everything on how you choose to take your day. And sometimes being a little friendly to someone, not being a fucking dick, maybe smiling at them a little bit, right? That's actually that little fucking one act, right? Like let's review for you. What is that? Like, oh hi, hello, hot, right? Like how hot is that? That little hello sometimes can make a world of difference for the person that you're talking to, in terms of having a better day, right? So that's a good thing, man. We're exactly the same age, Ganja Wizard. Well, what do you think there, Pilgor? Yeah, ours isn't made for outdoors, but it is totally okay to use ours in a greenhouse, though. So, but why don't we have a phone chat tomorrow, man? Pilgors, we're gonna chat tomorrow, and we'll figure that out for you. Oh, Julius, if you're just joining us, I think you might be just joining us. You should go back. I gave everyone a sneak peek at the rack lining systems. They're formally released tomorrow, but we did a little demo there for you, and we also showed an X4 little squatch too. I fucking love that little thing. It was cool because I hadn't touched one of the little squatches until I got this one there, the new version of it, right? And I fucking love that little light for a tiny little fuck. I wish something like that exists years ago. The first LED grow light I bought, I was probably 21, I would say. Went and spent like $600, $700 on like 100-watt, 2-watt chip fucking piece of shit. Nope, that's a lie. That was the second light I bought. I bought 2 panels from this dude first, and they were pieces of shit. Real bad. One broke after a week, and I lost my shit. And he says, look, there's nothing I can do. I'll give you a refund on it. I said, great. Well, what about a better light? What is that going to cost me? He goes, well, it's going to cost you like $600, $700 bucks. And I said, okay. And he goes, I'm not going to ship it to you. You got to drive to Kelowna to get it. I was like, well, fuck it, fine. So I drove to Kelowna and bought this thing. And it was like 150 watt listed. So it probably drew nothing at the fucking wall. Let's be honest. It probably was nothing. But that was my first time as Uncle Potsquatch playing with LED tech. And I think about what tech is now compared to back then, and I go, fuck, eh? Like, back then, I started fucking with it because I saw the potential. The premise of it, the concept of it was great. Tech wasn't there to replace an HPS yet. Wasn't there yet. But, the tech's there now. The tech is fucking there now. And it's a great time to be alive as a grower. I mean, let's be honest. We are developing new, more advanced. I'm also like leaning down because the sun's like, I already been spiking my eyes with the grow lights. I don't need to do that more. But we're alive at a very interesting time, my friends. New tech is being developed left, right, and center. New fun things are being developed for us to play with as indoor growers. and greenhouse growers. And I just, it's a good time to be alive, my friend. Know what I'm saying? Star Trek week, man. One second here, everybody. I'm just reading. Well, Sal, you throw a few seeds out there, then you get a nice harvest of happiness for everybody, right? So, what's up, Cannabis Caves? Good to see you, buddy. What's up, New to Growing? How's it going? Good to see you. It's New to Home Growing here. Oh, yeah. Oh, from the Instagram. Yeah. What's happening, bud? Good to see you. Yep, part of the North Order doesn't get that cold, let's be honest. One second here now. How fucking far behind am I? Jesus Louises. Okay, sounds good, Pilgor. Because ours are meant to be used in, like, congruency with natural sunlight. That's why we built them the way we did. One second here, everybody. I'm doing my best to absorb everyone's information that everyone's said. Frankenplant was really good. Eddie's Weasel, we kept the Frankenplant alive, and we're gonna use the Frankenplant as one of the number of ladies that are gonna go into our first breeding tent there, that we're gonna be using Ben's Afghan indica land raised buck pollen that he sent us. We're gonna make some fucking happen. It's gonna be good. Okay, it's gonna be fucking good. I'm looking forward to it. Well, thank you, Tom. Yes, I've got my legs out. Yes. Harry. All right. I'm just trying to read everything. Okay, wait. I did it. I caught up. Ha ha! There we go. All right. That's right. You know you're hairy when you can use a beard shampoo for your entire body. That's actually a true statement, actually, Keith and Chief. For a lot of people working with LEDs these days, one of the cool things that we started to notice with these new high-end tech rigs that really crank is your crop can often finish a little bit faster with LED. They also eat a lot more and faster, too. You don't necessarily have to water as often, per se, but their feeding requirements, my God, those bitches get hungry. Why is that? Well, in comparison to, like, for example, like an HPS, right? The way an LED diode, the way the diode emits photons, it emits light, it's vastly more conducive for the cells of the plant to be able to eat it. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it makes a photosynthesis easier. Therefore, it's able to do more work, less time. Also, therefore, gets more hungry very quickly. Hey, Christopher, so bubbly, bubbly. Badly. There we go. I hope you have a good day, my friend. Thank you for joining us in the show today, and thank you for coming. You can elongate the vegging windows, though, by lots of topping and training and tying down, my friends. You can always do that, too. Remember that. You can fuck with your plants pretty good. Yeah, that's right, Indian McCowan. It's true. Giving the plant the munchies. That's funny. I like that, buddy. That was good. I enjoy that. Julius Tazikas, in terms of how often do I feed, typically, usually like 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes I freestyle that, though. And I don't have like a set feeding schedule. I kind of wing it every time, and I'm kind of watching what I'm seeing with the plants there, the plants, they talk to you, right? So you learn to speak plant. But typically, though, on an average week, usually about 2 or 3 times. Is it possible for draining holes to be too big? No, not really. Okay, if they're so big that you got like all your dirt falling out when you're trying to transplant, then every time you water and all your dirt's running out, so by the time the whole bottom cavity of your pot has nothing in it, yeah, that might be too big. But at the same time, a great way is if you've got something that has really, really big holes and you're worried about it, just do what I do. Except instead of like having the tiny holes, like I did it with just like a handful and a bit of like hydroponic substrate or some stones or something, really pack that shit in. So maybe go with like a solid inch or two of that substrate on the bottom. And that's going to help you navigate that issue as well. Just my humble 2 cents. I hope that helps. Wait a minute. Oh no, I feed in veg too, by the way. If you're talking to me, 40th. I feed in veg too. I don't, you don't go through the grow and the 3 part as much as the other parts. It lasts longer, but it eventually runs out. No, ganja, not your mama. Typically with this technique, the tops are usually pretty good. So putting a bit of caging on them. What I'm going to also be doing is putting some actual bamboo stakes, probably like 4 to 6 of them in each pot. And then I'm going to take some of that green kind of stuff and like wrap them around them tomorrow a little bit, like one ring there, kind of simulating, I guess you could say, a tomato cage. And, we might be doing some repositioning and stuff on that, but typically, no. In that kind of a setup, Ganchinani your mama, whether it's the actual cage or if I'm doing mistakes in my wrappings, not until maybe the very end. And the way I'm doing it now is I'm letting them stretch out a lot more because these are still newer genetics I'm getting to know. We've only run the Pink Kush once. I've never run the Hindu to finish. So I like to let them stretch out a bit more when I'm getting to know a genetic there because it helps me to kind of see into the plant soul, if that makes sense, and what it's going to do individually in terms of each nodal section, right? And then, obviously once we get to know it, then we can kind of run it a little bit shorter, a little bit tighter, and get a little bit more to the donkey bod action, But the eighth. I hope that helps Ganchinani your mama. But eventually, sometimes when I'm doing it the way I'm doing it right now, with letting them stretch out a bit, I might do the occasional tie up, but typically it's more just doing a line to the stake or doing a line to the cage, and then we'll be good to go. Thank you, Mike. Jose Canella, adding at least even a little bit of the calcium and magnesium there is going to help to replenish some of the basic minerals there. I use CalMag fairly heavily. A lot of BC growers do. I think a lot of people maybe overhit it a bit. But, I still, even in and of myself, use CalMag, which is Green Planet's version or no, they're ProCal. CalMag is whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean. Sorry, brain got reversed. I use ProCal from Green Planet. Same shit. So I use it fairly heavily. Let's not lie to you. Very important secondaries. But I would on a reverse osmosis, even if it's just a smidgen, right? Because you're just trying to put a few minerals back into your waters, right? Because with the reverse osmosis, like you're stripping that bitch down to H2O, or not H2O, to hydroperoxide, H2O. It's like basic water, man. You're just stripping that shit out, So yeah, it's a good idea to reintroduce a few things in that regard. Art of War on 2 wheels. Question: why do white specks that smell like sweet moldy bread? So it's just basic mold, right? It's appearing in pots submerged in a deep water culture lid. Okay, so the top lid, like, are you getting it in the cracks around the lid? Is that where you're getting it? I would clean it. Never good to have too much stuff around there, especially in a DWC. So, no, I would be cleaning stuff. Giving a scrub down on that. But where is it forming, though, Art of War on 2 wheels? Like, is it in the lid or? Okay, I got a good question. Is Power Psi organic? Or what's the debate on silica? Well, I've never used Power Psi. In terms of silica requirements, well, I have diatomaceous earth, which is ground up fossilized amoebas, okay? But that's basically silica. So if I ever want to introduce some, which I did on these plants a little bit earlier on, I mean, I just kind of water some of it in, top dress a bit, and just water it down into the plant and let it do its thing. I would say if you're getting a food grade version of that, and what do I mean by food grade? I don't actually think that's what it's called, but I call it that because worked in kitchens a lot over the years. But it's not like a pool grade, for example, diatomaceous earth for pools and shit. So it would totally very much be a basic organic thing if you get the food grade, because you know there's no extra shit in there. I don't know the product Power Psi, or I've never played with it. But if anyone else has played with it, feel free to address that and share. In the grow stones. Oh. Do you have some pictures, Art of War, on Two Wheels? Could you send me a picture of that? I'd like to see. Epsom salts, everyone, is a great thing to use. It's magnesium sulfate if you want some calcium supplements naturally. Save your eggshells if you eat eggs. Okay, bake those cocksuckers, pasteurize them out a little bit, and then powder them, make a tea. You can then use that tea as a quick introduction calcium, and then keep the ground up shit from your tea, strain it out, top dress with that. Another great thing there for you to use for all your calcium requirements. And if you like to eat eggs, it's a good thing. What's up, Rain Dog? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, thank you, Art of War on Two Wheels. I do what I can. I don't know everything, but I do, and I am a critical thinker. I'm not a complete idiot, just a partial one. And but I do like helping, and I do enjoy the questions, because also too, I'm always still learning too. Everybody's always still learning. The true grower is a forever student, right? But at the end of the day, I didn't really have anyone. Like, I didn't have grower friends. I didn't have anyone to teach me to grow when I was younger, right? I taught myself in secret. Son of two priests. Oh my God. My mom and dad, both Anglican priests, right? But at the end of the day, I really appreciate these times, right? And that's part of why I started all this shit, was to try to help people to make that less scary, and maybe a little bit easier. Especially if you look at all the misinformation on the goddamn internet, the bullshit and stupidity. It's even harder to learn now than it was then. Oh, okay, cool. Robot Nick 905. Good information, buddy. I like that. Thank you, buddy. One second here. I'm just trying. Well, exactly, Dale. And that's the best way to learn, man. It's just like fucking around. Like, that was like, oh my God. You should have seen some of the first grows I did back in the day, eh? Like, shit. Some of the grows I did back in the day, I fucked up with so much shit. I killed the first number of plants I tried to do. I didn't have the right shit, so I was just putting random shit together as a kid. And I killed a lot of plants before I started, not killing them. And then I started to learn, oh wait, maybe I should keep reading and read a bit more. It's a lifelong journey here, growers. Life. How so was your year rough, Stephen Peru? If you don't mind me asking, I'm not trying to ask a negative thing. Why? There we are. I'm up now. Well, I have to piss again. Two. Now let's grab another beer. And I'm very excited. Going to a German place tonight. It's like one of the only restaurants around here. I love it though. German food's awesome. 1 second, everyone. And for those of you who are new to the show, this is what we call the live stream, or streaming during the live stream. There we go. It's not weird. It's called I drink beer during these shows. And, well, I'm just not going to, leave camera. So I figured, fuck it. I'll take you all with me. See? Sharing is caring in the community, everybody. Well, and at the end of the day, exactly, Kev T, right? And I mean, learning from your mistakes is the best way to learn. I mean, you learn a lot more from a bad book than you do a good book in many senses, at least as a writer, you know. You learn more from a bad movie than you do from a good movie often, especially when it comes to learning how something works or how to do it. So learning from our mistakes as growers when we make the boo-boos and we go, oh shit, well, do you think we're ever going to make a serious mistake again? Like when we fuck up our plants, fuck, I'd say growers are probably some of the meanest, harshest people to themselves out there when we make mistakes, right? And so one, I'm going to encourage all of you to not do that too hard, okay? A little bit's good, helps the lesson set in, right? But at the end of the day, don't go beating yourself up. You got the rest of your life to be successful and learn. Uncle Potsquatch, I guarantee you, is fucked up way more times than most, especially when starting out. And I still make mistakes sometimes. Fuck, I do. And so, never get too carried away on beating yourself up. Just pay attention to the mistake, learn from the mistake, and then you're good to go. You know what I'm saying, yo? Where did I miss on Steven's thing? He answered the question, I'm assuming. Oh! How big were the rooms, Steven? I'm sorry, by the way, Steven. That's heartbreaking, bud. I'm really sorry about that. But like I said, Steven, well, then what I just said really applies to what we're going through right now. We're going through. Don't beat yourself up, bud. Mistakes happen. Okay? The day you say, oh, I'm a perfect special snowflake. I know everything. I'm the best at everything. I know everything. That's the day you lose all actual critical thinking and knowledge and integrity, my humble 2 cents, my friend. So don't beat yourself over the head, sir. See you later, Art of War on 2 wheels. Keep it reals and rock and roll, my friend. Cheers back to you, Kev T. 10 gallons each. Oh, that's heartbreaking, buddy, man. I'm really sorry, Steven. But hey, Steven, it's about learning. And the way I look at it is maybe those wee titties just weren't meant to be, They just weren't meant to grace the world, It was written into the cosmos. On to the next, my friend. And it's all about learning, so please don't beat yourself up too hard, okay? Mistakes happen. Yes, is that a fairly big mistake? Well, yeah. But, I mean, that's the big mistakes. We can learn more from them, right? When we really fuck up, we learn really great big lessons if we want to, right? So don't, beat yourself up. Shit happens, babe. It's going to be all right, I'm just reading everyone's comments right now. Hell yeah, gone you down to your old mama. But yeah, so for those of you who got to see it, I hope you enjoyed the sneak peek at the racks tonight. We'll formally release those tomorrow. The racks will formally release tomorrow after because I've got to formally release them on the channel and be like, oh, look at this, yay. Here's my rack, check out the double Scotch rack, right? And once we do that formally on the channel, then we'll be able to actually, have it on the website, make it available to everybody. And so that's the fun little addition here to the Squatch Lighting family. And ladies and gentlemen, I think actually I'm going to go get ready for my hot dinner date there. I think, we've been doing a show by now, 43 minutes there. So Uncle Potsquatch wants you to know that You're all wonderful. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those of you who are in a place and have chosen to do the membership things. It really does help me here, try to keep the lights on and keep the content coming for you. So I do appreciate it. And at the end of the day, those out there who aren't in a place to do so, do not fucking worry. All the content's still fucking free, baby, that you've come to know and love. And, you know, we're going to keep it real. Everybody's allowed to ask questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question, okay? You know, we're all learning. We're always learning. That's the way to approach growing and being a grower. Okay. And remember, the true grower isn't afraid to take risks. The true grower makes educated, stupid decisions. And well, sometimes the shoe fits and go for a run. That means trusting something you know works on certain things. Okay. Sometimes a fusion of new age techniques with old school is the best way to slice that cake, my friends. Hi, honey. I'm almost done. I'm just finishing the show. I'll be right with you. And yeah, so anyway, check out the Potsquatch Growers community group on Facebook, okay? Answer the goddamn questions. It's a liability. If you don't answer the fucking questions, well, then we gotta, you know, refuse your, you know, trying to join, and then, you know, message us, say, can you please answer the questions, and then join again. And then, yeah, so just answer the fucking questions, okay? Thank you so much. It makes it easier. And don't be asshole. It's a non-ego place for all people to be and grow the wheat today, okay? We are still fighting to fix the payment portal on PotsquatchGrowers.com for all your swag needs, and eventually what will be bringing you garden supply. I'm going to get that fixed. I've applied to a new company. We'll see if they even let us do it. And if they say no, I'll keep doing it till one says yes. Okay? So we are working on that for all of you, my friends, and hopefully the store will be up and functioning again soon. But game on for lights. The lights is all groovy, baby. It's just, you know, PotsquatchGrowers.com. Shopify's a fucking dick. Moving on. Uncle Potsquatch loves you, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. It has been a wonderful hangout time and a wonderful show, and I really, truly enjoyed spending time with all of you. And I will see you tomorrow in the videos we release, and I will see you on the Wednesday live stream show. And, yeah. Peace. Keep it sexy, everybody. You're wonderful. Uncle Potsquatch love you. Talk to you next time, motherfuckers. Potsquatch out.